Hej, hej, siemaneczko. Tutaj kolejny odcinek Deus Ex Human Revolution. Ostatnio tutaj skończyliśmy, więc lecimy dalej. Musimy oddać, co musimy oddać? Tajfun do laboratorium. No tak.
For a second he was with Purity.
Well, well. If it isn't Attila the Hun, fresh from the killing fields. If this is about the typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way.
Nie ma nic ciekawego, jak zwykle. Tam. A jest wskaźnik sprintu, który się ładuje. Coś jest i można się włamać. Ciekawe, co na to tutejsza ochrona. W końcu ja tu też pracuję, nie? Pewnie by się zdziwili, jakby ktoś ze swoich się próbował włamać do czyjegoś biura. Tylko żeby pogrzebać komuś w biurku i sprawdzić, co tam chowa. Oprócz świerszczyków. I jakieś flaszki.
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
You wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him with Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Get her to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
You asked me to deal with the situation, and that's what I did.
I see. I'm also starting to see why your superiors in the police force decided to blame you for the Mexican town riots. Christ, Adam. I thought you were ready for this.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game, being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, 'cause so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You've still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
You got it.
Czy mamy jakiś punkt do wydania? Najgorsze jest to, że się kończy miejsce w ekwipunku. Mamy jeden punkt w sumie. Stabilizator celowania, to się może przydać. Powiększa wyposażenie o 2 kolumny. O. Wyostrzenie wzroku. Widzenie przez ścianę. O, też może być dobre. Kurde, tyle tych fajnych rzeczy jest, że trudno się zdecydować. Koszt aktywacji 2. Kurde. Dobra, to bezpieczny upadek z dowolnej wysokości. O, to też fajne. 2 punkty. No dobra. Sekund na baterii. A, to jest... Szybszy bieg. Skoki na wysokość 3 metrów. Ciche poruszanie się. Bieganie bez generowania specjalnych dźwięków. Bezgłośne skakanie i lądowanie z dowolnej wysokości. Nieźle. Ciekawe, czy da się go wykoksować tak, żeby był full. Pewnie nie. Przekonywanie ludzi to się może przydać. Zmniejsza szanse wykrycia po przyjmowaniu lub fortyfikacji węzłów. Zwiadowca sieciowy. Uzyskanie informacji o węzłach sieciowych przed podjęciem decyzji. Kurde, do hakowania się przydaje, na pewno. Włamywanie się do terminali poziomu 2. Wyłącza wieżyczki połączone z węzłami bezpieczeństwa lub używa ich przeciwko twoim wrogom. To jest dobre, ale chyba najpierw sobie... Przejęcie 2. Najpierw sobie wykupimy to. Im wcześniej, tym lepiej. Dlaczego kibla? Idziemy na stare śmieci w takim razie do policji. O. Na górę. O co kaman?
Jensen, remember me? No. Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah, tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
What is it exactly you need me to do?
I need you to get back that security footage Tyndall has on me. It's probably in his apartment. On his computer, maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills. You might have to look around for an alternate path. Maybe use the fire escape or something.
And I should care about this because...
Damn, Adam. Are you really going to shake me down like this? That's cold. I'm hurting here. Look, I may be able to get my hands on a weapon mod for you. Jeez, never thought I'd have to buy your help.
Alright, tell me more.
Really? Wow, thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for. The security footage will probably be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
I got it from here.
Nice. No kurde, mam swój własny komputer, żebym się włamywał. Poziom zabezpieczenia 3. Kurde. Aż tak? Mniejsze zło. Kurde, gdzie to jest zejście? Tu są schody.
This whole thing just brings back bad memories.
Zobaczymy, czy opłaca się robić misje poboczne. Zawsze się opłaca. Jest za nie mniej expa, ale nagrody są dosyć.
Mrs. Reed?
Adam, I'm sorry you startled me. And please, call me Cassandra. You and Megan were together long enough. I was waiting for you.
Out here? Why not come meet me inside?
I don't know. I guess I'm just not ready. This is where you work, but to me, this is also the place where I lost my daughter.
I know what you mean. It's never been the same for me either.
I guess it's not meant to be easy. It seems there's just no right way to deal with something like this. And I can't even begin to imagine how things have been for you after all you've been through.
Yeah. A lot of things changed 6 months ago.
I can't get over how much they've changed you. At first I couldn't even believe you were still alive. How do you handle all of this?
I do what I have to do, augmented or not.
You seem very pragmatic, Adam. Maybe you should be careful not to trivialize such traumatic changes.
Can I ask why you wanted to see me?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'm here about Megan. About what happened to her. Or rather, about the investigation into what happened.
What about it?
Well, simply put, I feel something is not quite right with the way the case was handled.
You think there was some foul play involved?
I do. Call it mother's intuition. But when speaking to some of the investigators, there were a lot of inconsistencies. And then I met this detective, a man called Chase. He agreed things weren't handled by the book, although he has no proof.
And now you want to find out more?
I'll never hear my daughter laugh again, Adam. I'll never get a call from her to ask how I've been, or have the chance to ask her about her day. She was stolen from me. However unjustified this all is, I still want to know why it happened. You're not the same, Adam. And we've yet to see if it's for better or worse. But I know you loved Megan. Please, will you help me find out what really happened to her?
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself. I'll look into it.
Thank you. This means the world to me, Adam. Really.
The first thing I'll need to do is meet with this detective, Chase.
Good. He works part-time as a security guard in an apartment building on Brooklyn Court. I'll be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case. I don't really know the details. Maybe he'll tell you more.
I'm on it.
Dlaczego musi dorabiać? Ale to dobrze, to już 2 misje są w tym samym miejscu na Brooklyn Court. Tak pewnie prawie taki otwarty świat. To jest tędy. Ten typ jest jakiś szemrany.
I ain't got nothing for you. Check with the man. And keep your hands where I can see them. You
Gościu.
hard of hearing or something? I ain't got the goods. He does.
Grayson hooked me up with some real tight merch. Those ugly.
Hello there. Well, you must be Adam Jensen.
A keen observation.
Mrs. Reed told me you might pay me a visit. And don't take this the wrong way, but you're kind of hard to miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment. She told me you might have information regarding Megan Reed's case and the attack on Sarif headquarters.
Oh boy, what a mess. Total pissing match. We had the feds on our ass, orders from 3 different departments, and pressure from so many lobbyists it felt like being the scrawny new kid in the prison shower.
It is a very high-profile case. Mrs. Reed said you thought some procedures were overlooked.
You got that right. I mean, you know how it is. Mrs. Reed told me you used to be a cop. There's always cases where you see the lazy officers taking shortcuts. But this was different.
Different how?
Too much stuff got overlooked. People seemed way too eager to jump to conclusions, and every time I was remotely insistent, I got turned down by ranking officers. People wanted to bury this thing fast. That's never a good sign.
Surely you have something more substantial than this.
Yeah, well, that's where you come in. I got a couple of leads I could never fully investigate. I started poking around, but these government-type agents just gave me the creeps. I got scared. Months away from retirement, I didn't want to fuck things up. But you obviously have the means to get to the bottom of this.
So what have you got?
First off, there's a rumor that the order to close the investigation came from higher up, maybe even outside the local department. Anything like that would have passed through Captain Penn. There might be traces of this left on his office computer.
Guess I'll have to pay a visit to the local precinct.
Well, while you're there, there was an officer assigned to the case, Chet Wagner. He's not what you call a choir boy. And when he suddenly got brought on the case, I got suspicious. Somebody wanted him there. And I'm pretty sure he tampered with some of the evidence. You should talk to him. Find out what he knows.
Okay, I'll have a little chat with Officer Wagner.
You'll most likely find him in the lobby. He got retrograded from his conduct, and he takes depositions now. He won't budge easily, but I'm pretty sure you can find some dirt on him on his desktop. His office is on the 3rd floor. You might find something there to help loosen up his tongue.
Anything else worth looking into?
Yeah, when the order came down to close the case, the bulk of the evidence was stashed in a storage locker. Maybe you can find some interesting stuff in there. It's on the alley right next to the station. The code is 4891. But I know an outside agency had access to that locker, so be careful.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's nothing. And, please, don't bother coming back here with details. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to help. But the less I know about this case, the better I'll feel.
That's all I need for now.
Nie będziemy się zagłębiać. Kurde, się nagle narobiło tych misji, że... Oj.
Thinking about getting my pit bull.
Kurde. To jest już drugi poziom. To nie Lara Croft, nie podciągnie się na tam dostać. Zaraz zobaczymy. Trochę w parkour się pobawimy. Albo nie. O kurde. O, udało się. Udało się. Jakimś dziwnym zrządzeniem losu. Poziom zabezpieczenia 1 do mieszkania. Spoko.
Access granted.
Nie było zbyt trudne. Pomieszkuję mu w lodówie. A, nie można podnieść. Zero, 2.
What? You think you can just cut me off? Come on, man! You ain't supposed to...
Co to za typ? Kurde, nie mam już miejsca. Whisky, kurde, ile alkoholu. Jeszcze jakieś piwo było. Strzelba. Szczerze, może by jej się przydała. Wolę automaty. Gdzie jest wyjście z tego budynku? Exit. Tutaj.
kill me, man. Whatever I did, I'm sorry.
To jest on?
Jensen? What are you doing here?
I think you know why I'm here, Tyndall. I want Corella's security footage back.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm Sarif Indutries' chief of security. I'm pretty sure I can find out about an edited security tape, so don't bullshit me.
Ah, shit. Listen, Jensen, I never wanted things to get this bad. I'm not a bad guy. I feel for Corella, I really do. But sometimes, for a good cause, you have to get your hands dirty.
Oh, there's a good cause now?
Oh, I see. You think I'm selling the stuff, right? I understand why this would seem like an obvious motive, especially to an ex-cop. But trust me, you shouldn't always take things at face value. I'm not selling the neuropazine, I'm giving it away.
Giving it away? To who?
To the people who need it. You think everyone gets augmented by choice? No. Shit happens. And then what? You're saddled with neuropazine injections for the rest of your life, and that shit costs money. But what choice do you have? Without the drug, you'll die. Rejection syndrome, crippling pain. That just ain't right. So I did the only decent thing to do. I stepped up.
I can respect that. But blackmail is still blackmail. Corella wants out, and I'm here to make sure he gets out.
Man, this whole thing is becoming way too much trouble. I've even got 2 local pushers on my back because they say my philanthropic actions are undercutting their profit.
That's not your only problem. A gun-toting client was waiting for you in your apartment earlier.
Really? In my apartment? Shit, the dealers probably sent him. Tell you what, I'll deal with the client later. You take care of the dealers, and the footage is yours.
Okay, I'll help you out. But you better not be playing me.
You give me way too much credit, Jensen. I'm a security tech, not a hardened mobster. The 2 pushers go by the name PG and BK. They hang out in the alley near the basketball court. Just make sure they never bother me again.
Burger King.
Deal.
PG i BK. No, ksywy mają eleganckie, jak jakichś rzezimieszków. Miejscowych rzezimieszków. Dobra, pewnie oni.
You hear what Lazarus been saying? This country's falling apart, man.
Right on.
States are looking to leave the union.
Voluntarily amputating themselves and getting augmented? What a bunch of freaks.
You hear what Lazarus been saying?
Cutters.
This country's falling apart, man.
To augment.
I co, ja mam ich wykończyć?
States are looking to leave the union.
No to szczelba. Jakieś lamusy.
Don't hurt me, please.
No i dobra, po sprawie.
Don't kill me, man. Whatever I did, I'm sorry. Look, I told you. If you want me to give you that security footage, you're going to have to get those pushers off my ass first.
I've taken care of the dealers. Now hand over the footage.
Thanks, Jensen. Listen, I know it's not something you did from the bottom of your heart, but still, you saved my ass. Here's your footage.
Listen, Tyndall, I know you're trying to do the right thing. But we have to do things by the book, or we'll just have chaos. I'll put you in contact with someone inside Sarif Indutries. They may be able to get you neuropazine for those who need it.
Seriously? You'd really do that? Wow. I never would have expected this from you, Jensen. I really appreciate this. Tell Carell I'm sorry.
Czyżbym miał następny punkt? Jest. Widzenie przez ścianę może być dobre. Albo to też podwójne, kurde. Dobra, to powiększmy sobie w takim razie ekwipunek, czyli to było tutaj. Przyda się. Dobra, widzę, że już zasiedzieliśmy się, więc w następnym odcinku będziemy lecieć dalej z tymi zadaniami pobocznymi, jak i głównymi. Także trzymajcie się i komentujcie i zostawiajcie łapki. Na razie. Elo.